Alright, so Christmas is coming up, and it's sometimes hard to figure out what to give people. I'm helping you. Alright, so there's nothing funnier than giving gardening backyard items to someone who's just moved to an apartment. So you'll be all like, damn, where are you gonna put that shit? Maybe in the future when you're more successful, you'll have a place for this. Okay. Alright, so your place is starting to look like shit, cause your girlfriend's clearly not doing her job. Bam, you know, one of those garbage pickup things. Also a good present for, you know, your grandparents. You can give this to grandma if you're picking up newspapers and shit. And if grandpa starts to give her lip, you just go like, snap at him, snap him right back. It's a good present, you know. Everyone should have this language. Alright, so what's the one thing that everyone has in their apartment, but they never know that they need a new one? Motherfucking plungers, okay? In Sweden we call this tjoffa-tjoffas, you know. You screw this on, you know. The correct pronunciation is... It cleans everything up, and also girls, you know, right screw. You keep this side and you can get screwed up. You have a friend who has like that railing at home, and you're like, shit, this isn't solar powered. Bam! Alright. Solar, so you can read it. It's a solar on it. It's you put it on the railing. It's light. It becomes light. It's got a light in it. If it's not light outside, then you need to know where your railing is. You know, fucking, it's solar powered for nature. Okay. And this was actually a good gift. It's, you know, find your phone easier. So if you're at home and you've lost your phone and someone's calling you, but you're deaf so you can't hear where it comes from, this is great. It's you put it on something and then it starts to make a noise. It starts beeping and then you just follow the noise and find it. Also probably works on other items like your girlfriend or your wife. So you know your friends that are too cheap to invest in a home, but... In a home alarm system, just give him one of these, man. Instant security alarm, you just put it on your door and you're good to go. Sleeps are gonna be like, nah, I ain't wrong with that shit. That house is fucking radioactive, so we don't wanna go in there. So you have that one family member, like your cousin, like that hot cousin or sister, but you wanna give them a head start, right? So you give them the assault alarm, you know, you wanna give them a little bit of edge. It's gotta be some kind of sport in it. Rape alarms, you just push it and it makes a noise. It's really annoying to your ears. It makes it much harder. It makes it much harder. If you want more of a challenge, it's great. I found a third one of these. Alright, so you give this thing to your sister or something, right? Or maybe your lonely mother. You write something like, for those lonely nights, you know? It's Nah, I'm just kidding. It's a wine opener, so it opens the wine bottles. I guess you could put your dick in there if you're into that kind of shit, but I've only done it twice, so I mean, it's severely, just a little bit, begagnad, it's the word. Alright, for wrapping. You're gonna have to gather all the shit you need for wrapping, like, you know, paper, scissors. We're not gonna actually want to use the scissors, because I'll show you something that you don't have to use it, it's good. You're gonna want an abundant amount of zip ties. I went ahead and went a little luxury on this one. I got the extra strong zip ties. These are hard as fuck to cut through. They're thick and black and long. Your mom will love them. Your girlfriend might leave you for them. You're gonna want some strong ass plastic tape. This tape, yeah, I'll show you. You hear that? You see, you can't even break it. It's just amazing. Alright, so what's the worst part about Christmas? Realizing it's over, not getting the presents you want, the stress of buying presents, and the presents. The worst thing about Christmas is this little motherfucker right here. You spend like all fucking eternity. You can't. This is torture. Finding the little fucking... Who would have them? McGregor. Alright, I'll show you something. You never have to use that garbage torture device again. Alright, so this is the part in the wrapping where you get your abundance of the cardboard boxes that you have saved up in your garbage room, right? So you get this. You have like a lot of stuff like that that you want to get rid of, and they want to get rid of it in the. So I'm gonna get one of these motherfuckers out, alright? And this is gonna be a bit hard to carry all the way with you to the Christmas thing, so you kinda wanna. There we go. This is a good present box. Alright, here's where that part comes in, where you don't have to use tape anymore. You're gonna use duct tape. It's super easy to find the edge, and you don't have to like complicate it with the scissors. You snap it off, and you're fine, good to go. It so saves you all of the efforts. And if there's something you want to avoid at Christmas time, it's effort. It's just free of those, and then you're like good to go. Super easy. And since this is like the thing you use right on it for those lonely nights, I'm gonna wanna wrap this thing separately too. The whole point of this is to make the present opening last a long time, because it's the best part of Christmas, so you don't want it to end. So you just like loop this over like once. There you go. Taking duct tape, this is gonna save your life at Christmasing. Like bam. Hey, see, it's poking out a little bit there. You just put duct tape right on over that. It's, you know. And for this gift wrapping process, there's no way you can get too little zip ties for this, alright? It even it even spices it up. It's funny. Look here, take like 3 of these things. Yeah, 3. And you start combining them so you can wrap it more. And then this looks weird, so you just like snap this shit off, right? You just like cut them off, because they're gonna be in the way. You don't want them to be in the way. Also, it makes it harder for them to actually get this shit open later. Yeah, it's like this. And obviously now you'll be all like, yes, well surely you can just like slide them off. No, this is where the danger tape comes in, alright? I want to make sure to loop them around over the zip tie. Okay, this thing you do need the scissor for, because this tape is a son of a bitch. Isn't that pretty? Also, here's another life hack thing. You take one of these things, you pinch it down. Stop it! It's so much glue on this shit. You pinch it down the middle, and then you fold in the sides like that. Super easy. And you stick it on there. You see, it becomes like a little rosette bow thing. Super good. They'll never get this shit open. Alright, see, so now you got like a few presents. And this thing. Also, what you can do with this thing is find where that button is. And there you go. You like make a circle around it. Press me. And then she's gonna be like, oh, I raised that bad son, you know. Alright, fuck it. Back to this thing. So you take your box, semi-box, you just shove it in there. Don't worry if it doesn't fit. It will, I'll make it fit, alright. Like that, okay? That's perfect. Yeah, you want to get your tape. Actually, probably want to get your better tape for this one. And then this part, look, I got lucky, so I can just like fold it a bit in there. And you just loop her out. Remember, effort is overrated. People don't want effort, they want results. That's why I got fired. And here, I don't want to really... I'll put this thing over it so I don't tape on the present, because it's gonna ruin when I oops. Later. Here's another hack, you know. You put tape on the paper, and then you put it on there, you know, and then it's easier. You don't have to hold many things at once. And also this hack I just invented, you hold it over the edge like this, and then it's easier to loop around with the tape. We're inventing hacks left and right here, you know, as we go along. Alright, fuck it, that's probably good enough. We're not making a fucking present here. Now for the actual wrapping, okay? Not yet for the actual wrapping. Yes, yet for the actual wrapping. Just take it and drag it over, and then scissor it. Scissor it good. Like when my mom left my dad for a lesbian. And now you wanna be a little more fancy, so you get your like fun colored duct tape from that date night you had a few nights ago. Okay, so you do it. Yes, it's pretty, right? Yes. Okay. Finding the edge on this is super easier. It's super easy and everything. You don't have to hold up on the sax liksom. For this part, people find the edge part hard to do, because that's because they're trying to do it, you know, so it looks good, and that's where that's the problem. All right, see, it's like. You see, it's not hard at all. It's just done. Now comes the other part. I'm making 3 presents here, so that's why I went ahead and bought 3 of these extra super strong black things. Because that way I can, you know, I can waste 1 package per package. You know what I mean? 1 package per package. Ooh, this sounds so sexy. I never used like. Such expensive zip ties before. Ooh, that sound. Also, what you want to do is... Oh, I can't even... Oh shit, dude. Oh. And another hack for when you break your scissor is that you can buy them almost anywhere. It's a fucking scissor. Now back to this. This one you kinda do want to make it at least sort of pretty, because, you know, it's the final product. What I mean by kind of pretty is that you don't want to be too drunk doing it, because then you're gonna miss the package and start taping your couch or something. Make sure all of them start on the same side, so you get the ugly part on all the same, because that makes it at least slightly bearable to look at. And then for a long side. Also, if you have a Christmas card you want to put, you want to give this with a Christmas card, just write good luck on it. To my sister from fuck you didn't give me anything last year, this is what you get. Now isn't that the prettiest fucking package you've ever seen? Alright. And then you just make a few more. For grandma's present you kinda wanna wrap it nice, cause she old motherfucker. And also you can like things like this, the things for the shoffa. You can wrap that separately. Like, why wouldn't you? You just take like the small zip ties and double them around. Remember, getting this shit open won't be your problem. The goal is to make Christmas last all the way through until next Christmas. Alright, so if you have like a gift that's a big box already, you don't need to add like extra boxes to the box, if you know. And also, don't be afraid to regifting. I got this like, you know, coupon card from my work, so make sure to stick that garbage in there. It's gonna be a challenge in itself, because that shit's got like by the time he gets this, he's gonna have 3 days to redeem it. So that's gonna be a sport in itself, you know. And yeah, since you're already multi-gifting, just you know, tape the other gifts right on to this gift. The best part about this is gonna be like, oh, he used the box from some random tree shit he got from whatever. No, you're getting the tree, motherfucker. This goes here. I ran out of patience on this one. And then you just, wrap it. It's gonna be like, oh, this is what I always wanted. Clusterfuck. There you go. Done with the wrapping. And then you just give it to him like this. It's fine. Believe it or not, I actually ran out of duct tape. Never happened to me before. But it should, because I used that shit for a lot of things. Don't tell the cops. They don't need to know. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. We'll use this shit, because we're fresh out of tape almost. We want to save some of this shit for the final product, so this is gonna be the prettiest one of them all. And that's where it ends. That was barely our thing, We got super duper unlucky. Alright. So here's the things, we have this and that. And we have that one. And we made this one for Grandma. Okay. We kept the shenanigans off this one, but we still made it super pretty. Because we want her to get it open before she dies, and there's less shenanigans. Here you go, Grandma. It's a hunting rifle, Grandma. You can shoot Grandpa in the fucking face if he steals your crossword puzzle or some shit. Alright. Oh, I guess that's all of the things. So good luck punishing your relatives, and have a merry Christmas, some thanks to you. Have a good, happy Christmas.